Roger, the clock is operating. We're underway.
You're loud and clear.
Roger, we're programming and roll okay. A little bumpy along about here.
Roger. Stand by for 20 seconds.
Roger. We're smoothing out some now, getting out of the vibration area.
Roger, you're through max Q. Flight path is...
Roger, feels good through max Q and smoothing out real fine. Cabin pressure coming down by 7. Okay, flight very smooth now. Sky looking very dark outside.
All Roger, reading you loud and clear, 7. Cape is go. We're standing by for you.
Roger, Cape is go and I am go. Our capsule is in good shape. Fuel 103, 102, oxygen 78,100. Cabin pressure holding steady at 5.8. Amps is 2.6. All systems are go, indicating 6 Gs. Roger, 0 G, and I feel fine. Capsule is turning around. Oh, that view is tremendous.
Roger, turnaround has started.
Roger, capsule turning around, and I could see the booster during turnaround just a couple of 100 yards behind me. It was beautiful.
Roger, 7. You have a go, at least 7 orbits.
Roger, understand go for at least 7 orbits. The Friendship 7 can see clear back a big cloud pattern way back across toward the Cape. We're all set. This is very comfortable at 0 G. I have nothing but very fine feeling. It just feels very normal and very good. Have very little dirt floating around in the capsule, just a little bit, and preparing to take xylos still at present time. This is Friendship 7. The head movements cause no sensations whatsoever. Feel fine. Reach test, I can hit directly to any spot that I want to hit. I have no problem reaching for knobs and have adjusted to 0 G very easily, much easier than I really thought I would. I have excellent vision on the charts, no astigmatism or any malfunctions at all. I feel fine so far, over.
Roger, understand.
This is Friendship 7, have beautiful view of the African coast, both in the scope and out the window. Out the window is by far the best view. Part of the Canaries was hidden by clouds. Roger, how you doing, Gordo? We're doing real fine up here. Everything is going very well, over.
John, you sound good.
Roger, control fuel is 90,100, oxygen is 75,100, amps are 22. All systems are still go, having no problems at all. Control system operating fine, over. The only unusual thing I have noticed is a rather high, what would appear to be a haze layer, up some 7 or 8 degrees above the horizon on the night side. The stars, I can see through it as they go down toward the real horizon, but it's a very visible single band or layer pretty well up above the normal horizon, over.
Shortly, you may observe some lights down there. You want to take a check on them out to your right, over?
Roger, I'm all set to see if I can't get them in sight. Roger, I do have lights in sight on the ground, over.
I understand it. Just off to your right, then?
That's affirmative. Just to my right, I can see a big pattern of lights, apparently right on the coast. I can see in the outline of a town and a very bright light just to the south of it.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday, August 18th. It is 1:47 p.m. here in Florida, and I'm going to be hanging out with you guys for, probably going to shoot for an hour. We'll see. But I was debating, about streaming a game this afternoon or streaming. Yeah, I actually reinstalled the Old Republic, the MMO. And I'm really debating about firing it up and like starting a character from scratch and just playing, you know, for a few hours here and there, running through the story. I've never played a Jedi. You know, the only time the first time I ever played the game when it first came out, I was a gunslinger. And loved it. It was fun. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Barely remember the story. And then the second time I created a character was actually a couple years ago. Played it a lot on a live stream, and I was like a Sith something. I can't remember. But now I'm kind of in the mood to play the game and just be like a Jedi Knight and just run through that story. I think that's kind of what I'm going to be doing the next few streams, and we'll see how long that lasts. You guys know that I usually ping pong from game to game, and I rarely do one thing. These Lightspeed lounges are probably like 99% of what I do nowadays in terms of streaming. But maybe the Old Republic will fill in some gaps or something. I don't know. But good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, Stuart and Chris and Grant as well. You are having a good day. Then boom, 7-year-old bleeds out his nose like a faucet. Oh, parenting. Indeed. What hurt you? I don't know. What hurt you? Oh, did you run today, Tuke? Did you run today? I did not. I did dumbbells instead. Alarm went off, and I said, you know what? I'm going to use this time just to go upstairs, listen to a podcast, and do some dumbbells, and that's what I did. But yeah. Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Grant says, might be getting sent on my first business trip next week. Streaming a game? ? More Starfighter. Yeah, I need to. I actually... right before the stream started, I was looking through my my thumbnails that I make. I have a HelloGreedo folder full of nothing but thumbnails that I use for streams, and I'm looking at it right now. And I was going through them, and the one that I use, where is it? It just says Blast from the Past, and when I played Starfighter. And I was like, oh yeah, why did I stop playing that? Why do I do that, Grant? Why the hell do I do that, Grant? Why do I start a game... even on a live... Dude, I did that with Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. I'm almost done with the main campaign of that game. I maybe got a couple more hours to go. I think all I have to do is play the Return of the Jedi campaign, I think. And then I'm done with it. Why do I do that? Why do I play games and then never touch them again? But yeah. Nice. Where's your business trip, if you do get sent? Where are you heading? But yeah, Grant, eventually I'll fire up some more Starfighter. I don't know why, man. Like, do you guys get into the mood where you want to revisit old games? I mean, I think we all do, but there's very specific, like, I get into MMO moods where, man, I have like such a burning desire to play an MMO, and that desire might last like maybe a couple days, and then it'll fizzle out, and then, you know, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months later, I'll get another burning desire to play an MMO, and I'll fire up an MMO of my that I used to play a long time ago, just to get that, you know, scratch that MMO itch. I more than any other type of game, MMOs are like the ones that I just get an incredible itch for, and then I'll end up playing it like 6 hours. And then that scratches my itch for another 6 months. I wish I had more time to devote to them, but like, you know, that's it. But anyway. Grant Guthrie, once again, Dan, wanted to do a run this morning, but there are 2 fires running near me. Oh, yikes. The air quality is terrible. No gyms, no outside. Losing my mind a bit. So, yeah, gyms are opened here completely, I think. At least our local, like, I'm trying to think, like, is Bailey's open? I'm not too sure. My dad goes every day to Bailey's, so I guess that's open. our neighborhood gym's open. I think everything is basically open in Florida. Florida is a wild west when it comes to this shit. There's a reason that we're kind of peaking, right? Kind of crazy, but yeah, Grant, I feel you on the air quality. We have there's so much construction in our neighborhood still, and there's giant plots of land that they've just cleared, and there's huge burn pits where they're just burning foliage and trees and shit. So like sometimes I usually run at 5 in the morning, and when I go on, one sec.
Meth County, California. Not far away, but they are paying for the hotel mileage, overtime, and extra pay on top
nice.
of that too. Interesting way to spend my birthday next week.
Nice,
Smiley
Grant.
Face.
Grant and Ben, thank you guys so much. Give me one sec. But yeah, like, so they'll burn the shit all day the day before, and then I'll wake up at 5 in the morning, and that stuff is still smoldering. It's still burning, and I'll be running in the dead of the night. It's pitch black. I have my headlamp on, and I get to a certain section of our neighborhood, and it smells like somebody is smoking, has like smoking cigarettes right in front of my face, or has a campfire right next to me. And sometimes it does get to me when I'm jogging out there. But yeah, man, I feel you. I have just the dumbbell set. I'm looking at it right now, and I have a kettlebell. That's pretty much all I need for the time being. I'll eventually get to my neighborhood gym. I've actually never used it yet since we've moved in. But, for the time being, the dumbbells work out pretty well. And I actually am... There's a company that I actually reached out to this morning to see if they would be interested in sponsoring some videos, and they make kettlebells. And I thought it would be kind of cool, for them to... They actually make Star Wars kettlebells, to be exact. And I thought, what a perfect fit. Like, I feel like it's an untapped market. Like, I looked up people using these Star Wars kettlebells, and it's like huge jack dudes, right? And I mean, yeah, if you want to get into shape, and you're a Star Wars fan, maybe a Star Wars kettlebell will push you over the edge, right? It's an untapped market. You don't just market Star Wars kettlebells to dudes who are already jacked, right? You market them to Star Wars fans who might want to get in shape. It's kind of cool. I thought. That was my pitch. But anyway. Yeah, man. Ben, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that. Ben says, what character would you say had the most compelling arc of disillusionment from their dogma to Grey? Kylo, Ventress, Anakin, Ahsoka, someone else. Ooh. You said compelling. Interesting. To me, out of those, like Kylo could have been it. I thought Kylo was solid in the Force. I think in the sequel trilogy, I liked Kylo's arc. The Rise of Skywalker, as you know, left me behind. Not a fan of the movie. And Kylo, he didn't really do much for me in the movie. I did like Kylo and Rey's relationship in that movie. I thought it was carried over really nicely. I thought it was done well. But out of those 4 characters you mentioned, Ben, and any other character, really, I think Ahsoka fits the bill for me as a very compelling arc of that character. As you put it, the disillusionment from their dogma. Especially in the final season. You see her, when she's first introduced, she's very, like, wide-eyed, and she's absorbing all this information. She wants to be a part of this organization, and she's fully committed. She fully believes. She has, a master who kind of goes against the grain occasionally, which gets instilled in her a little bit, but she still pretty much plays by the book. But as the series progresses, she becomes more and more disillusioned with the Jedi as an organization, right? Maybe the tenets of what they stand for are still ingrained in her, but as an organization, she starts to see the faults, the cracks, the hypocrisy. And as the Clone Wars progresses, especially in the later seasons, we see her starting to butt heads. We see that the Jedi basically, they accuse her of a crime. I mean, I'm sure you guys have all seen it. They accuse her of a crime, and she obviously didn't commit it. When they realize that they were wrong, They kicked her out of the organization. They kicked her out of the Jedi Order. And, she doesn't want back. They didn't believe her. They didn't believe her. They didn't give her a chance. And it's... And then she refuses to come back. She sees the cracks. She sees the faults. And she doesn't want to be a part of that organization. I loved Ahsoka's arc from start to finish. Again, I haven't seen Rebels in its entirety, so I don't know what happens with her in that show. But yeah, out of those, Ben, I think Ahsoka kind of fits the bill with the most compelling start to finish disillusionment, kind of broadening her mind of what the organization that she fought for and was a part of for so many years turned out to be, But yeah, anyway. I appreciate that, Ben. Okay, so Grant is going to Bakersfield, quote-unquote, meth county. Is that what it's known for? Let's look this up. Bakersfield, California. I'm going to type meth. Concern for... Okay. Kern County, Smith. All right, Bakersfield, California. It is... Let's look at the map. Honestly, don't know where it is. Northwest of LA. Oh, you'll be close to... Sorry, guys. Sequoia National Forest. Let's see. I'm going to look this up, Grant. I'm going to do a little... Let's see how far you are, actually. Sequoia National Forest. Kernville? What is that? So you will be Bakersfield, California. Oh, that's easy. Dude. Okay. You're going to be basically a 20-minute drive. Is that right? Wow. That can't be right. Is that right? No, it's longer than that. Why is this marked off? What? What the hell is going on with my map here? Grant, I don't know what it's... Okay, I'm trying to map out something. Sorry, let's do this. Let's see. How about Ponderosa, California? Ponderosa, California. Okay, you're going to be a ways. But actually, that's not too bad. So, if you want to get into the heart of the Sequoia National Forest, you're a couple hours away. Mount Whitney. Oh, we're doing this, Grant. We're doing this. Mount Whitney is going to be 3 hours from you if you want to take a day trip out to Mount Whitney. You could do some national park hiking. Yosemite's a ways away, but you could go to Sequoia. That'd be badass. That'd be really badass. Anyway, we went down a rabbit hole. Not too far away. Not far away, but they are paying for the hotel mileage, overtime, and extra pay on top of that too. Interesting way to spend my my birthday week. That's fun. Little fish out of water. Little getting out of there. Getting out of town. All expenses paid. Nothing wrong with that. Business trips are... I don't know, man. There's something that I love about traveling like that. Traveling solo. Like whenever when I went out to EA Play, or when I went to San Francisco to play Battlefront 2, it was basically like a business trip, right? Hotel, flight, and all that stuff included. And there's something, and even if it wasn't like, had nothing to do with the destinations, going out there to do something cool, there's something that I like about traveling solo, putting my headphones on in the airport, maybe grabbing a beer in the airport, just like the hustle and the bustle of people traveling around is just kind of fascinating to watch. I don't know why. It's almost like a meditative experience being in an airport, doing a little solo traveling, maybe seeing something that you want to see by yourself. There's something that I've always enjoyed about doing that. But yeah, make the most of it, man. And if you have time, and maybe you've been there before, check out Sequoia. Why not? Why not? Anyway, let me know, if you actually go. If you do, take some pictures. And Caleb Kim, thank you so much as well, man. Hope you're doing good. Hello there. I'm on my way to work, so I'll listen later. Just wanted to stop by and say hey, and I hope you have a good day. You too, man. I don't know if you heard me at the beginning of the stream. I actually reinstalled the Old Republic. It's free to play if anybody didn't know that. And maybe we can... I don't know. Maybe we can team up. Get a little... We already have a HelloGreedo guild that Luke Fredericks made for us. We have a guild stronghold. I don't think anybody's really active in it anymore. That's my own damn fault. And it's a Sith guild, though. I don't know how that works. Can you transfer a Sith guild over to a light side guild and be a bunch of Jedi? I don't know. Can you? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, man. When you listen to this later, let me know if you ever want to play. And Grant Guthrie, once again, Greedo going for a Mandalorian workout, Jabba to Wookiee in 6 weeks. There you go. Yeah, now I've been doing it for... So... You guys know that I run every morning, pretty much. My goal every week is 20 miles a week. So I did not run this morning, but I ran 6 miles yesterday, so I can hit my goal by the end of the week. That being said, in the past 2 months, I've included a lot of dumbbell workouts, so just kind of gearing up to. In January, I'm going to be starting EMT firefighter classes. It's kind of been a lifelong goal, and I've put it on hold 9 years since I got out of the Navy. And that's really what is kicking me into gear. I've gotten into a routine, man, where it's second nature. I'll turn on a podcast and work out for an hour or run for an hour. It's the most motivated in terms of fitness I've ever been. So I feel great, and I love it, and I've lost so much weight, and I'm in great shape. And I'm it's like, maybe that's, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of proud of it. If you stick with something, man, it works. As my dad always said, because my dad works out every day. He goes to the gym maybe twice a day sometimes. He's almost 70. He's 69 years old, and he's in great shape. I mean, just always says, keep moving, and if you do it, it works. It's just a matter of fact kind of dude, you know. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Grant. Jabba to Wookiee in 6 weeks. There you go. And Anthony J. Curry and Cole, good to see you guys. Thank you so much. Anthony says, "Oh, nice, Will. Yeah, launching the Kickstarter. Cool. Absolutely. Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter whenever you get it launched." Anthony J. Curry says, "Hey, HG, what are your thoughts on a Solo sequel as a Disney Plus series? I'm sure a lot of the reports are BS, but I'd love to see Alden as Han again." Sorry for slurping the old coffee on the mic. It's getting a little cold. I'm trying to finish it before it gets icy. So yeah, Anthony, when it comes to the reports, when it comes to the rumors and all that, the rumor mill and all that stuff churning, I don't put much merit or faith in a lot of that stuff because, as I always say, you know, I've been in the Star Wars YouTube game for 9 years. I've seen thousands of rumors come and go. The vast majority fizzle out to nothing. So I don't really put much attention on stuff like that. That being said, I actually made a video not too long ago talking about a potential Solo sequel. I didn't talk about any rumors. I didn't know about any rumors at that time, but I would love to see it. You know, Solo is one of the Star Wars movies that the more I watch it, the more I like it. It is one of my least favorite Star Wars movies, but when I watch it nowadays, and I've probably seen it 5 times or so, the 5th time, the final time, the last time that I watched it, I was able to just kind of cast away my nitpicks and just ride the wave, you know, have fun with it. And it's a pretty damn fun movie. And now that we have everything kind of out of the way with what we already know about Solo, right? Solo is basically like a Han Solo's greatest hits. Everything we know about him kind of condensed into a 2-hour movie, right? He meets Chewie, meets Lando, wins the Falcon, does the Kessel Run. You know, there's a lot of stuff in there that we already knew about Han. It's Han Solo's greatest hits. Now that's all out of the way. You could continue Solo stories, you know, Chewie and Han adventures. make them different, unique, and completely unexpected with nothing familiar except for these two characters, I think you know, there's a lot of potential for future really fun stories to be told. Now, would those be films? That's what I would prefer, to tell you the truth. But if it's going to be a Disney Plus series, like you mentioned, I'm on board with that too. I think there's a bright future in terms of live action Star Wars on Disney Plus. I am definitely not opposed to more of that. You know, The Mandalorian is just a simple, fun show. It just kind of hits all the buttons, you know, not complicated, just straightforward, and which is usually not what I'm looking for, you know. But it's just a fun romp, and it's great. And you know, if there's going to be more Star Wars shows, I would love for them to push the boundaries. But a Star Wars solo Disney Plus series would I think it would work. But yeah, I don't put any faith in rumors. Would I like to see it? Yes, I would love to see it. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Anthony. And Cole, good to see you, man. Cole Slaw, Mr. Adventurer. Cole says, "What's up, HG? Got to sleep in a bed for the first time in 4 months the last few nights. About to head back out into the woods to live out of the Tacoma." Oh, nice. I don't know if I knew you had a Tacoma. Let's see. What year? My buddy, my buddy just bought a 2020 Tacoma. It's sharp, man. Yeah, if I was to get a truck, I'd probably go with the Tacoma, or I used to have a Chevy Colorado, Cole. I bought that in 2008. I did not take care of it. But it wasn't, never was anything that I was really happy with. But I like the new Colorados. I like the new Chevy Colorados. I think like the new ones look sharp. But that's any new car. But something about Tacomas, and they run forever. My brother-in-law had a Toyota 4Runner that had like 300,000 miles on it. And he sold it. He only sold it like a year ago. It had like 300,000 miles on it. It's crazy. But nice. That's a good feeling, I'm sure. Getting to sleep in a bed for the first time. But I'm sure you missed it, right? I'm sure you missed it. 4 months. 4 months out there. You become accustomed to it. You get used to it, right? And maybe it felt good. Maybe it felt good to sleep in a bed, but I'm sure when you woke up, you kind of expected to be back in that Tacoma. And you might miss it a little bit. But hell yeah, man. I occasionally see your pictures on Instagram when I fire it up. It's always fun to see. I have a 19 with a 6-speed manual with a Go Fast camper on. Oh, nice. Tacoma Go Fast camper. Oh, that's sharp. Oh, that's all you need, man. That's perfect. Oh, I love it. We've been debating about, like, when my daughter gets a little older, looking for a little a simple A-frame, pull behind camper, something like that. The problem is we would probably have to get a new car, because our Crosstrek, I don't think, can really tow anything like that, But yeah, we'll see. Hell yeah, man. That's sharp. I'm just scrolling through Toyota Tacomas with Go Fast campers on them. Cool, man. Keep it up. That's exciting for sure. Do you ever like make YouTube videos of your adventures or anything? That, like, I've thought about doing that, Cole, and as I say that, as it's coming out of my mouth, as I'm like about to suggest that you make YouTube videos of your adventures, as it's coming out of my mouth, I'm saying, shut up. Don't tell him to do that. Like, occasionally I'll watch like YouTube videos of people going on these camping adventures or going to national parks, and they film so much, and I want to be like, just put down the damn GoPro. Just put down the phone. Not everything needs to be documented. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. So don't do that. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Just enjoy it. Take it in. But I appreciate it, Cole. Keep it up, man. It's exciting. No, I've been thinking about starting something, though. I'm so bad about posting to Instagram as it is. Haha. No, please don't. You don't need to. You say you're bad about posting at Instagram. That means you're good at posting at Instagram. That means you're doing it right. You don't need to focus on that shit. You're going out there for a reason, right? Maybe to get away from all these gizmos. No. Maybe record it for yourself and to look at good times in the future like people used to do, right? I like, we have so many family VHSs in boxes, you know, from me growing up. And it's cool because they're just ours, right? They're just ours. They're our family memories. And it's cool. It's our portal into the past to see what we did when we were growing up, the fun things that we did. Not everything needs to be shared, right? Like, okay. I guess it's fun to, I'm guilty of it. I post, you know, pictures when I go on vacation and stuff like that and go to fun trips. But like, I don't know, there's something neat about just kind of recording footage or taking pictures just for the sake of preserving it for your memory and having it, you know, in your house or something. I don't know. It's weird. World is way different than it used to be. I am sounding like a goddamn grandpa. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. Oh, I'm missing a bunch. Where did it go? Okay. Cole. Ben and Grant and Ian and Finn. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the patience. You guys know me. Benjamin B says, been framing posters. It's surprisingly hard to find a high-res 24... Dude! Yeah, high-res 24 by 36 poster of TLJ with credits at the bottom. Haven't found one yet. Ben, I have been hunting, not exactly that size, but I've been hunting for a solid TLJ poster for a while, Ben. Let me actually find... There's a really cool one that I was looking at. Let me go in my history and see if I can ever find it. Last Jedi. And my problem is I don't want to settle. I don't just want to get a poster just for the... I'm kind of steering away from actual theatrical posters, right? Just because I don't know, I want something unique and different. And you say it's hard to find TLJ posters. It is, man. Even on like a website like Etsy, which always has like really unique stuff, maybe hand-painted stuff from people, like unique creations, right? It's hard to find a TLJ poster that I like. Not only just TLJ, but a lot of different types of posters, right? Sometimes they're way too convoluted. There's just too much going on. It has words on it when I don't want words. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to find something that, you know, you really are happy with. And I would suggest not settling, you know. Let me find a one that I really, really liked, dude. Okay, here it is. Yeah, here we go. So if they're out of stock. They're not coming back anytime soon. I just posted a link, Ben. If you don't, it's not the top ones. If you scroll down to the very bottom, the black and white I Will Not Be the Last Jedi 36 by 12 poster is the one that I want. That's the kind of like style that I'm trying to go for with a lot of my posters in my office. It definitely fits the style, like the kind of painted style, you know, of a lot of the other posters in my room, in my office. And whenever this comes back into stock or whenever they have another run of prints, I'm probably going to pull the trigger and get it. But I love that poster, man. I love that poster. So yeah, don't settle. Don't buy one just because it fits the size. Wait until you can find something unique. I would recommend definitely going on Etsy, looking at what people have created. And if it comes down to it, man, if you're looking for like a theatrical poster with the credits on the bottom and everything, I bet you could find a super high resolution version, save that image and print it yourself. You know, you could probably print it yourself if it comes down to that. I'm sure you could find like a super high resolution 300 DPI The Last Jedi theatrical poster file and print it somewhere online, 24 by 36, you know. That would be my recommendation if that's what you're looking for and you're having a hard time. But anyway, I appreciate that, Ben. And also, thank you for reminding me about this poster because I need to keep my eye on it. I believe there's versions of it for sale on eBay, but yeah. Here's another poster that I'll post it later, but anyway. Anyway, Ben, I appreciate it, man. And Grant Guthrie, thank you so much. Fun question. Grant says, important. Floss, then brush, question mark, or brush, then floss? For me, it's usually... I don't floss as much as I should. Maybe like... But it's usually... I'm going to say I floss like maybe once a week. Maybe? I definitely brush in Listerine. I am like a Listerine hound, man. I go through like a bottle of mouthwash a week. If I'm walking by the bathroom, I'll just take a swig of Listerine, swish it around, and spit it. I am a Listerine fiend. I don't know why. Mouthwash. I don't know why. Is anybody else out there like me? Does anybody else do that? I am constantly swigging mouthwash like multiple times a day, just throughout the day. I don't know. That's just me. So yeah, brush. Floss, brush, mouthwash. Yeah. But mouthwash all day. All day mouthwash. Anyway. I actually don't have any floss in the house. That's how it goes. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Grant. And Ian Fox, good to see you, man. Thank you so much. You're from the South. You ever ride dirt bikes? Ian, I've actually never been on a dirt bike. The closest thing I've ever been on, I've been on dune buggies. That was up in Michigan. I've been on four-wheelers. That was up in Ohio. I've actually never been on a dirt bike. I went to one of my best friends. We were up in Minnesota for his bachelor party. Was it 2 years ago now? Has that already been 2 years? It's crazy. But his dad owns an insanely huge plot of land in the middle of nowhere. I mean, nothing around. Nothing. We had to drive like an hour and a half to a grocery store. There's nothing around here. He owns this giant plot of land. Him and his brothers own it, I think, and they basically built their own huts to live out there occasionally. They'll go out for weekend trips. It's just like a dude resort. And, you know, there's a huge pit. Oh, one sec.
Teeth cleaning method. Floss, brush, Listerine, then crest whitening. So too washing. In the same way, but replace mouthwash with floss sticks. Also, what is the best Star Wars tank and why is it the Juggernaut?
Grant Guthrie, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that. Too generous today. Give me one sec. But, yeah, Ian, so this huge plot of land that, you know, rifles, dirt bikes, all sorts of shit out there. Blast. Bachelor party, like 3 days on this plot of land. Camped out. Awesome. So much fun. On the dirt bikes, I actually didn't ride one. A couple of my buddies up there did, and the guy whose bachelor party it was took a heavy spill on some really loose sand. Completely wiped out. And he gashed his shin so fucking bad. It was, I mean, you could see bone. It was so bad. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just a complete opened wound. And we all decided that we should probably go to the hospital. And he was adamant about not going to the hospital, which if it happened to any of us too, we'd be like, fuck you guys, we're not going to the hospital. We're here for 3 days. We're going to kick some ass. We're going to have some fun, right? But he has a gnarly scar, a huge scar from his bachelor party, which is kind of fun. But no, I've actually never sat on a dirt bike, never been on a dirt bike. Just never really been around them. Being, I'm from the South. I live in Florida, North Florida, which is basically South Georgia. There's a lot of people in my neighborhood that have dirt bikes, some four-wheelers, some big camo golf carts. But I was more into, some of my friends growing up had boats, so we would take those out and do that kind of stuff. But never dirt bikes. But yeah, anyway, appreciate it, man. And Finn Townley, thank you so much for the generous channel support as well, man. Finn says, hey, Greedo, thanks for the stream. I hope you are well. Have you gotten up to much lately? For me, I just met up with my best friend, which was very nice. Oh, nice. That's with all this crazy shit going on around in the world, it's the little things that make you happy, right? So, nope. The only things that we've done recently, man, are, we go to the beach as much as we possibly can. We only live like 20 minutes from it, we're very lucky living in Florida. Love it. I don't know if I could ever live away from here because I love going to the beach and the pool so much. Other than that, we did rent a pontoon boat a couple weekends ago, which was fun. My daughter loved that, being on the water. We parked it up on the beach. We swam for a couple hours, got back on the pontoon boat, explored downtown St. Augustine, and it was a great time. But other than that, man, nothing really. Haven't been really doing much else. I've had a few friends in town. Got to hang out with them a little bit. They're from up north, and they were kind of blown away by how lackadaisical everything is down south here, with lockdowns and COVID and everything like that. My sister is in town with her 2 kids, while her husband is he's a Coast Guard pilot, so he's doing some flight hour training and stuff like that. So she decided to come down here and hang out with us. So she's in town. But other than that, man, no, we've been pretty much, hanging out at the house, having some fun, doing some things. That's really about it. But yeah, I did buy Fall Guys, which has been a blast. I've only played it for maybe an hour and a half. But I almost streamed it this stream, but I kind of just felt like hanging out. Maybe if I stream tomorrow night, it'll be a Fall Guys stream. Or maybe the Old Republic. I did install it, and I'm kind of itching for it. But anyway, Finn, I appreciate it, man. Hope you are doing well as well. Yeah. And Bearded Emperor, thank you so much. Good to see you, man. You got to continue Lego Star Wars. It's so much fun. I need to. Did I ever finish it? I mean, did I'm thinking, I don't think I uninstalled it. I have a bad habit of... Did I? Is it under Lego? No, I still have it installed. Okay. So, I played it for 23... Oh, no. Okay. It says that I've played it for 23 hours, which is definitely not true. There's been a few times where after a stream, I've accidentally left it up overnight, and I'll come back to the computer 10 hours later, and Lego Star Wars is still on. So I have not played for 23 hours. Yeah, eventually I'll probably finish it. I think I only have Return of the Jedi left in that game, and then I will have beaten the main story campaign, I guess you would call it. Eventually I'll get around to doing it. But to tell you the truth, Bearded, once I beat the main game, I'm basically going to be done with it. I'll probably never fire it up for a stream again. I'm not going to go after all the collectibles. I'm not going to try to do whatever secret levels there are. I'm not really going to jump into a lot of stuff like that. With a game like this, it's probably going to be a one and done. To tell you the truth. Oh, one sec.
It would be awesome to do a Rebels vs. Stormtrooper paintball campaign. Unrelated, Jeremy Johns has a Mirror Universe review of Duel of the Fates. Eases the pain of Tross.
Ben, thank you so much. I love the question. Give me one sec. Short answer, yes, but I'll get into that. So yeah, Bearded. Eventually I'll fire it up again. Can't say when, but it'll probably just be some random ass day, man, when I feel like playing it. I don't know. Eventually, though. I promise. I promise I will finish. It might be 10 years from now, but I will finish the game. It won't be 10 years from now, but I eventually will. Yeah. And Ian Fox, thank you so much once again, man. Ian says, I'm working on a segment in a project where people who grew up with Star Wars tell a brief tale of why we love this universe. Would you ever be down? I would pay you for even a few lines. No, don't pay me. That sounds like a fun project. Yeah, man. So you're gonna put it together and it's gonna be kind of like, is it gonna be a video form or like a podcast or something like that? A podcast would actually be kind of cool. Just like, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. But yeah, absolutely. I would love to just ramble on a microphone about, growing up with Star Wars and why I love it and why it stuck with me all these years. So if you want to shoot me like a proposal or what you think, what you're trying to do or whatnot, email it to me. You can go to, or it's info@hellogreedo.com. Just email it to me and, email me what you're trying to do and, tell me what you need and I'll absolutely record a few lines and, get it over to you. I probably end up recording like 10 minutes of me just completely rambling and I'll let you edit down what you need. But I love that idea, man. I love that idea. Like a little time capsule of people's experience with Star Wars from growing up to now, why it stuck with them. That's a cool idea. But I appreciate that, Ian. Yeah, hit me up. And we can get something going for sure. 2030 returning to Lego Empire. And Grant Guthrie and Benjamin B, thank you guys so much. Quick side note. Behind me is a Black Series. Is it Gaming Greats? Give me a second. Let me look at the box real quick. Yeah, okay. So, it's, yeah, behind me is a Gaming Greats Star Wars Black Series Jango Fett. And GameStop is sending me over a few different Gaming Greats figures. It's not like a sponsorship or anything. It's not, I just think it's kind of cool. I'm probably going to make a video out of it just because I've never really made a action figure video, I don't think. But, so I guess they're doing like a series of old school Star Wars games, but they're creating figures for them. This is Jango Fett from Star Wars Bounty Hunter, a game that I've actually never played. And they're sending me over a few. So I'm probably going to, once I get all of them, I think there's 4 or 5, I'll make a video and just unbox them. And I don't know if very many people are into this kind of stuff, but yeah, something different for the channel. Looks sharp. But anyway, Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Grant says, I have a 4-step teeth cleaning method. Floss, brush, Listerine, then crest whitening. So 2 washing in the same way, but replace mouthwash with floss sticks. Are those little plastic thingies? I remember when those first came on the market. Yeah. And yeah, I remember when those first became a thing, or when I first heard about them. And now they're like, I think it's like the Keurig thing, Grant, where the creator of these, or maybe this isn't the product, but I know the guy who created Keurig wishes he never created them because those little plastic pods have been like a hellscape on the environment. And he's so regretful about creating this. It's kind of crazy. And I think that's the same case with these floss sticks too. Sorry to bum you out. But I need to do that. I need to do that method. I'm usually just a brusher and a Listeriner. Like I said, Listerine all day. I go through a lot of Listerine, like a bottle a week. I just like if I'm doing some laundry, if I'm like going in the closet to get our laundry basket to throw in the washer, and I walk by the bottle of Listerine, I'll just take a swig, spit it out, like all day. I don't know why. I just like, it's a clean in my mouth, constantly clean in my mouth. killing them germs. I don't know. It's probably not good for me. But, yeah. Minty fresh, I suppose. But I've used the whitening. Are they strips? Crest whitening? Crest whitening. Is that what you're talking about? The strips? I've used those. It's been a long time since I've used those, but I remember them being super expensive. Yeah, I need to. Maybe I'll get some of those. Match the pearly white of my Stormtrooper helmet, right? $70. What? Crest 3D whitening strips, original teeth whitening kit with blue light. Blue light? What? Blue light? Peel, apply, and then you put like a mouthpiece that has lights on it? I've never seen this. Oh, that would look so weird sitting on the couch with light coming in your mouth. All right, I'll give it a shot. Anyway, Grant, I appreciate it, man. I have not. Now I have a second watch. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I did not know that this existed, at least. Interesting. After this, I'm gonna throw in some mouthwash. But yeah. Oh, what is the best tank and why is it the Juggernaut? What's the best Star Wars tank? Oh God, I don't even know. Like Star Wars tanks, I feel like were. I mean, sure, you got like I don't even know what they're called. Like the tanks that you see. Oh, the AAT battle tanks from Phantom Menace, or that kind of were there first. The AT-TE Walker. Would an AT-AT be? I'm gonna consider it a tank. All right, the AT-AT. I kind of like the AT-ST, to tell you the truth, is one of my favorite. If you would consider it a tank, one of my favorite ground vehicles in all of Star Wars. I love the look of it. It is. I mean, look, it's goofy. It would never work in real life. It kind of looks like a RoboCop thing. I love it though. The AT-ST is probably my favorite, like, land vehicle in Star Wars. I used to call it a chicken walker. I don't know why. Is that even a thing? Chicken walker. Did people ever call it that, or did I just call it chicken walker? Okay, it is. Fictional bipedal robot. Okay, all right. Why did I ever call it a chicken walker? Apparently, a lot of people. Oh my goodness, where did the term chicken walker come from? As a forum post. Star Wars Battlefront 2 had rebels that would call out chicken walker. Oh, really? Maybe that's where I first started hearing it. To add upon, in Star Wars Rogue Squadron for N64, there is a cheat code called Chicken that lets you play a secret level as an AT-ST. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, Chicken Walker it is, Grant. But I appreciate it, man. Chicken Walker. To a Humvee? I suppose. It's kind of funny, like, when it comes to, when it comes to, like, the Star Wars universe, AT-ATs and AT-STs and stuff like that, you know, when you have just complete air superiority, or if you want to, like, move fast and assault a location, the earth-pounding, slow-moving elephant of an AT-AT probably isn't your best bet strategically, right? They seem pretty easy to take out. They're super slow. I don't know. Flying a chicken in space, yeah. Anyway, I appreciate it, Grant. And then Benjamin B and Oscar and Ian, thank you guys for coming in with the final super chats of the stream before I jet. So Ben, this is kind of fun. Ben asks, did you ever get into paintball? It would be awesome to do a Rebels vs. Stormtrooper paintball campaign, unrelated. Jeremy Johns has a mirror universe review of Duel of the Fates. Eases the pain of the Rise of Skywalker. All right, I'll have to check that out. I haven't watched any YouTube in a very long time. I haven't watched Jeremy Johns in a very long time. Just because I haven't watched YouTube in a very long time. But So, Ben, you asked if I ever got into paintball. Yes, massively. When I was... I would say that I majorly played it from like the age of 12 to 14. It was kind of the sweet spot of me playing a lot of paintball. And in that time, the neighborhood that I lived in at that time was still being built. So we would go into under construction houses and neighborhoods that had just been like cleared, land cleared and stuff like that. And we would go play paintball in some houses on the weekends that were like just boards that were being built. So like literally, I don't know if you could do this nowadays, but like back then nobody cared. We would just be like 10 kids playing paintball in under construction houses. And yeah, we would play constantly out there in the cul-de-sac, house to house, having a blast. We did that all the time. And then we would play in the woods. We would play woods ball and capture the flag and stuff like that. So I never understood like speedball courses. I never liked playing speedball courses. They're fun, don't get me wrong. I played at a speedball course a couple years ago at my buddy's bachelor party. It was fun. It was great. But for me, I really enjoyed playing in the woods and running around, utilizing just terrain and stuff like that. Having longer games rather than just kind of like inflatable bags to hide behind and everybody's just firing 100 rounds, a second of just craziness. I liked the longer strategic games. But yeah, man, I heavily got into it. I had a was it a Spider XL? Spider XL paintball gun? Spider TL? Spider TLX. Is that what I had? Spider TLX? Yeah, I think this is what I had. Spider TLX. Or it was a Spider something. It looked like this at least. And then I had, what is it, a JT? Is that what the brand was? JT paintball. Yeah. A JT mask. Wow, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, JT paintball mask. And I cut up a lot of like camo fabric, and I made little camo strips, like, I don't know, 10 inches long, and I would tie them into the vents of my paintball mask, and it would all hang down, and it would look like the Predator. But yeah, man, I used to play all the time in the neighborhood with my buddies, and a couple of like my friends' dads would get into it too and go out and play paintball. But yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. And Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much as well. I think it would be great if you showcased your movie collection. Dude, I actually created a folder in my HelloGreedo folder called Blu-ray Collection maybe a week ago. And the reason I did that was because I was actually looking for my copy of Minority Report on Blu-ray. My wife has never seen it. I have it on Blu-ray. Fun movie. And I was trying to convince her to watch it. She's not interested. I'm like, oh, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Trust me. We haven't watched it yet. So yeah, that is absolutely something that I'm going to be doing. I don't have a huge movie collection. You know me, I'm not much of a collector. I have the movies that I love on Blu-ray. I don't just buy stuff to buy stuff. So the movies that I do have, for the most part, are like movies that I absolutely love. So yeah, Oscar, I would say probably in the next week or so, I'll get a video like that out. But I'm curious too. I haven't looked through my box of movies in a very long time. And I would really only show my Blu-rays, just whatever. I have a ton of DVDs and they're all in the attic, and I probably should have just given them away because I'm never gonna watch them again. Just taking up space, But yeah, I'll show a little Blu-ray collection for sure. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, eventually I'll do that. But yeah, anyway. Where did it go? There we go. Ian Fox, thank you so much for the channel support. Once again, man. Ian says, I'll it'll be video form. I'll have most of the video finished, but the segment will be blank as a placeholder. That way you can see it all for context. Gotcha. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, man. So I love the idea. If you want to, yeah, like I said, shoot me an email. We can lay some groundwork. You can tell me what you need. And then, you know, whenever you get that to me, I'll try to, you know, find some time early in the morning one day, just to record some audio and then shoot it your way. But yeah, that sounds easy peasy and like a fun topic to just kind of ramble about. But yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that email, man. Speaking of, well, it's not really an interview, but I've actually been talking back and forth with Harmy from Harmy's Despecialized Edition. And we're going to set up a little interview chit-chat kind of thing, which will be fun. Kind of, we're you know, he lives on the other side of the globe. We're trying to find the best time to do it. Probably be in a couple weeks, but really looking forward to that. Not going to do it live, just going to do it, and I don't know how long it'll be, but I think it'll be a really fun conversation. I think we have a lot in common, and I think it'll be one that a lot of people will enjoy listening to. But yeah, anyway, Ian, sidetrack. But I appreciate it, man. I'll keep an eye out for an email. And Oscar Rodriguez. Yeah, there we go. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for coming in with the final super chat and channel support of the stream. Oscar says, "What did you think of the band Still Corners?" I haven't listened to it. Let me see. Still Corners. Oh, it's it. I can see that I searched for it and did click on it. I actually haven't listened to it yet. No, I haven't. It shows that I clicked on their Wikipedia. I always say Wikipedia. But I have not listened to it yet. I'm going to keep this up, though. Let's see here. Okay. Dream Pop. Okay, this sounds like... Okay, now I remember looking this up. Shop. Oh, I like their t-shirts. Why am I looking at their t-shirts? Stupid. All right, I'm gonna keep this up. And yeah, Oscar, after this stream, I'm gonna listen to Endless Summer. I'll listen to it. I'll listen to Endless Summer after this stream, and I'll report back. I'll give some listens. I'll play it on Spotify maybe. On my drive. My daughter's over at my parents' house right now. They're babysitting, so maybe on the drive I'll play a little bit more. Always looking for music to listen to, because I feel like I listen to the same shit over and over again. The same shit that I've been listening to for years. Yeah, and all my buddies like are like me and my buddies grew up listening to a bunch of music, you know, keeping up with bands, finding new bands. It was kind of what we did. It was fun, and they've all continued. A lot of them have continued to do that, like listening to latest albums and really following new bands and stuff like that. That's their wheelhouse, and I've just completely stopped doing that for whatever reason. So anyway, Oscar, I'll keep this up. I'll give it a listen after the stream, and I'll let you know next time I see you on. But anyway, I appreciate that, man. All right, guys, it's time for me to jet. That was just over a little bit of an hour. Normally, when I say an hour, it goes an hour and a half. Normally, when I say 30 minutes, it goes an hour. Normally, when I say 45 minutes, it goes 2 hours. You never know with these things, right? But all right, guys, thank you for tuning in, hanging out with me this afternoon. The storm is rolling in. I hear the thunder. Yeah, let me see. Tomorrow, I will probably do an evening stream, and I'll probably do Fall Guys, man. That's probably what I'll play tomorrow night. Other than that, I got a couple videos in the works. I'm working on like a silly Vader video, because I have a Vader helmet that I haven't used in like a year. Yeah. We'll see. You guys know me. I fly by the seat of my pants, and I don't plan shit. But yeah, tomorrow night, if nothing happens, Fall Guys live stream. It's a fun game. But anyway, all right, guys, thanks for hanging out. To everybody who supported the channel through Super Chats, I appreciate the hell out of it. Hope you guys are doing well. To everybody who listened to my dumb voice and didn't say a damn word in the chat, thanks for listening. All right, guys, Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya!